Okay, so we're back on the tutorial. So what we're gonna do in this tutorial, we're gonna create our first ever class, and yeah, let's just start it. So let's say how to create classes in TypeScript, and yeah, let's just start it. So first we're gonna declare class. I think the easiest I learned classes on car. They explain that class interface like that. They explain on cars. So we're gonna make a car class, and so we're gonna declare fields. So this is how we're gonna declare fields. And how, in order to declare fields is, let's say engine. We want our engine to be like Tesla or something like that. And string. So we're not learning the public, private like that. We're gonna learn that later on. So we're only gonna learn how to create classes on this one. I don't want to get it overwhelm you. So builds, construction, function. So those are three we're gonna learn today. And constructor. So we're gonna call the constructor. So we want our engine. So we want this to be string, something like this, and this. So we're gonna use the this keyword to tackle this. Engine is equal to engine that we're gonna pass on here. So this one on default is public because we can access this outside. It's not private default. Should be careful on this one. Maybe they update the TypeScript later on. And yeah, let's start it anyway. So keep moving forward. So we constructor like that. So we're gonna, next is function, and so let's say display engine like that. So we want void because we don't want to return something. Already told you, right? So if you're gonna return something, you're gonna declare on this one. Same on Java anyway. If you're familiar on Java or C#, it's kind of a how you gonna say it, easy to understand, nothing too special, not over too complicated. And void. So we want void on this one, so we're gonna console.log and do this thing. Let's say engine is blank Tesla engine. So on this one, in order to access the fields, you're gonna use this keyword and engine. That's it, nothing too special. So this is how we're gonna declare classes. So we're gonna on next, so we're gonna creating an instance object. So how we're gonna do that? So let's, and Tesla is equal to new. So we're gonna name the class new car. So the car and the parameter. So we want the engine to be like Tesla 1. That's it. And Tesla console.log. So we want to print the Tesla dot display engine. So console.log and Tesla dot engine. So I can prove that on default on TypeScript is public. So if we don't have error spinning the fields are default on public, and that's kind of an security issue that should be think about. And you know what, let's just run this thing anyway. So dino run 02 and classes.ts. Okay, it compiled, so it meaning that okay, so this one, so we need to console, right? So we need the function like that, run the thing. Okay, engine is Tesla undefined. What is undefined? This one kind of weird. They give me undefined. I know that engine is Tesla one because of this. Because on the console that loud. So how this is how we're gonna display this. Like that. Or not on a console because they're gonna give you undefined. What about this? Okay, so we fixed that annoying undefined. So one more time, we're gonna compile this thing. Engine is Tesla. We access the function. We learn the constructor on this one, and the fields we prove that on default it's a public because we accessed it on our instance. It's not default private, I guess. Okay, we cannot see, so maybe on later on. So this is how we're gonna declare classes, create an instance, and yeah. So see you in the next tutorial. So we're still on classes. We're gonna learn still on classes. So see you next tutorial.